This video is all about Rithmic and Tradovate. So the difference between the two, why you might choose one over the other, and a bit of an overview of the platforms themselves. So I've got here the NinjaTrader downloadable platform. It's only available for Windows, so Mac users, you will probably have a bit of difficulty getting this on your computer. So if you are on a Mac, it may be easier to just go with Tradovate. It makes that decision a lot easier for you. For Windows users and anybody else that is determined to use Rithmic, I'm just going to do a bit of a quick overview. So I've got Rithmic open in the background. I'm going to now connect my account, which I've just registered for on the Apex. I'm just going to click the My Rithmic, see if that actually works from a previous account. I'll just see if that, go over to log, see if there's any information over here. Connecting. While we're waiting for this to connect, I'm going to take us over to Rithmic Trader Pro. Now, I don't have market data on this platform, but basically what you can see is you'll see your account name and number. You'll see whether it's active or admin if you've gone over the limits. Then you've got account balance, auto liquidate threshold. So this is where if you drop below this balance, it'll close you out and you won't be able to trade anymore, and you will have failed the evaluation with Apex. You can also see the working buy orders, working sell orders, open profit and loss as quantity, and close profit and loss. So for example, if you close for the day $100 profit, and then you've got $200 profit over here, you'll probably see a total profit of 300. So it'll add the two up. You've got close and then current open. So the P&L should always be changing. And as mentioned in other videos, you've got to watch the commission, because that's quite a cost if you are getting it wrong. For example, if you're clicking fill at market on the depth of market, you're probably going to be getting charged or losing out on pips that you could probably get if you just went for the limit order. Remembering that you could obviously miss the trade if you leave it too late, or the market goes the complete other direction. So it just depends on how the market's going, your confidence, and how you want to actually execute your trades. Minimum account balance, auto liquidation. So you can see here, auto liquidate threshold is 2.5K, and basically that means that's how much you've got to lose before you get cut off. And then auto liquidate on the other side, so it's max mean account balance, 53K. Now, if you hit that 53K, which is the 3K profit target plus your balance, it will close your trades out for you, and basically you will have passed the test as far as the balance requirements. Now, the cool thing about Rithmic, which you can probably do on Tradovate as well, is you've got all these different options such as risk parameters. So if I right click and go risk parameters, and let's say I only want to lose a maximum of $150 for the day, you can go risk parameters set by the trader. So this is all pre-done, these couple of fields. And then as the trader, I can actually enable different criteria. So a loss limit, for example, or even a trailing minimum account balance, that sort of thing. And basically, if I were to say, I'm not sure which one it is, but basically you can set certain limits so that if you go below your daily or your own personal limit that you want to work inside, you can actually set that up. Now, one thing to note when you do set these up is that if you do trade again after you've set this up, even if it's, for example, the next day and you forget to change this, it will automatically close your trade because you might start in a negative amount. So for example, if you go to like 1 pip loss and it's $5 loss and it's under that threshold based on the balance, it'll close that trade instantly. So that can be a bit of a pain, but there's a few other things you can sort of do. I'm just going to cancel that. But you can watch your balance and that sort of thing on the Rithmic dashboard. As far as other trading, I'm not really familiar. I've obviously used this before Tradovate. I'm not really familiar with any great features in terms of using Rithmic. I've noticed that Tradovate is much easier. It's much easier to access. So for example, on my phone on Tradovate, I can jump in there and have a look and check the trades that I'm in, close them, add to the positions, that sort of thing. However, I'd really recommend having a look at the video on Tradovate that I've done, because it covers the platform in much more detail. As far as Rithmic, from what I've seen, and I've used it quite a bit, it's basically just keeping track of the account and basically managing your trades in a sense through NinjaTrader, where you're placing all of your orders, and that's about it. So if you want an all-in-one solution that's quite easy to use and basically does everything that Rithmic does, as far as I know, I would choose Tradovate. If we jump over to the website and we'll just check on the fees. So we've got Rithmic, $147 a month for the 25k full, and we'll go down a little bit further, which has the Tradovate NinjaTrader plan, and it's $167 a month. So if you do want some cost savings, you can obviously go the Rithmic. It is a bit cheaper. It's $20 US cheaper on that account. Let's have a look at the bigger ones. So 300k, 677 on the Tradovate versus 657. So all the way up, it's $20 difference. If it's worth it to you to set all of this up on Rithmic for $20 per month, then obviously go ahead and do that. But if you want to pay the extra money and get much easier to use software, it is a bit newer, it's all in a browser, so it is a lot easier. It really comes down to your personal preference, whether you want the costs to be better or you want it to just be easier to use. That's it from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful for you. Go and check out my other videos, subscribe to my channel. I'm always trying to help other traders advance their lifestyle and advance their lives through education on here, wherever I can. So your likes and your comments and your subscriptions are really helpful to me. You know, they show me that you care and that you got value out of what I'm putting together for you. So have a good day, guys. Go and check out that other video on Tradovate just for a bit of a comparison. But basically, Tradovate's a full platform with everything in the one spot versus Rithmic, which is on a platform on its own, and then go to NinjaTrader to do all your trading anyway. The only difference really that I can see on the benefit side for Rithmic is the cost.